Lumos.
Is the hardest subject. It requires such
Lumos.
What's this one about?
I suppose I'd be curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, Moonlight. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
Revelio. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio. Lumos.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope...
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes! An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Doubt that'll ever happen. My family's out.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year.
I'd wager Ravenclaw Tower has some of the best views in the castle.
What are you up to now?
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
Someone as young as me could save my uncle's life.
It's always so exciting to see the owls come swooping into the...
Confringo!
I adore getting owls from back home. My father sends me one almost...
Revelio. Alohomora.
Levioso!
Revelio.
Fear is weakness.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
I take it you're ready to learn your new...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go. And try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Textbook execution.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I hid. And moments later, the beast...
That sounds incredible.
In now. Beasts and all...
I shall remember that, Professor.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Shall we begin?
Perhaps another time.
Of course. Another time.
Protego! Revelio!
Can't go wrong with a broom.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
You can learn a lot from weather though, can't you? It's like everything's foretold right before you. What? What are you smiling at? Don't you go giving me that look. I'm saying, if it sounds like, you know... Oh, what the light go out of your eyes. Is that the best you've got? So close. You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lassie.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda!
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to us.
Revelio.
We're close to a break.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood. Lumos!
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I've been in one now.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Quietly now.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
What's that? Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Wrap this out. Not ever necessary.
Bombarda.
Get accustomed to that.
Depulso.
Expelliarmus! Defender!
How dare you!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Descendo! Depulso! Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. Quieter than a jobberknoll.
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Bombardum.
That bridge has seen better days. Perhaps we can mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
Reparo. Leviosa, Bombarda, Expelliarmus, Defender, Revelio, Confringo, Revelio,
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Protego! Defender! Confringo!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Is that it?
Bombardo! Confringo!
I won't rest until...
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombardo! Defender! Confringo! We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they've been waiting.
Expelliarmus! Bombardo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Surely you can see that.
Confringo! Bombardo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombardo! Revelio! Protego! Revelio!
Thank you for making me a
I will have my revenge!
Revelio. You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Revelio.
A rune symbol.
Confringo!
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting at them more quickly.
Ah! Confringo!
Told you before, and look what happened. You don't listen.
Perhaps try casting at them in a different order. And be as quick as you can.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Bombarda!
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio!
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Revelio.
I don't think a single student likes them. And they pretend they don't.
You idiot! Lolly has served our family for 5 generations, and you go and give her clothes? Now I will have to cook and clean until we can replace her with another elf. Did you think of that? Or do you hate your mother that much?
As long as I get some sleep, I don't mind more.
My family has a godbrother.
This must be my house check. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it. Hogsmeade, here I come.
What it takes to keep a clean house is staggering.
I don't know that sentence.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour of you?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
Can't imagine how I'd have felt as a boy.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
sleeping draught.
Aloha Mora.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
Glad Clementine's finally lost her obsession with those infernal butterflies.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those Boobajubas?
Confringo!
Bombarda!
You won't.
Confringo!
Confringo! No!
Revelio!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Defender! Gotcha! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio!
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Revelio!
Just my luck.
Defender! Bombarda! Leviosa! Accio! Descendo! Cabalso! Wingardium Leviosa! Imperial! Crucio! Lumos! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
What was that? Come here! Before we forget about that
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Protego!
You. Something feeling immigrant students.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus.
Bombarda!
What is this? What has happened to me?
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh, too hard.
Defendo! Revelio! Revelio!
You've the brains of
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Child!
to teach someone a lesson!
Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Revelio!
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Good for you.
Revelio.
Here all those foul goblins are hiding.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it.
Protego. Lumos.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Protego. Revelio.